Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to another episode of RAERAEs Review, where I will be discussing Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, my homegirls. Yes, aunties. What's up, aunts? Woo, Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills, Real Housewives. This is what, season 14, episode 7. Child, why is Dorit and Kyle still arguing? Every episode, it's the 7th episode they behind's been arguing. 7 straight episodes, argument. Either we end what they behind or we starting. Continuing on. Like, child, well, this time Dorit was about to, she kind of got up, like, again, I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna keep saying it until she stopped doing it. I'm with Sutton. Like, you got too much vigor and anger for me. You are mad at your life and you are projecting. Now, of course, you can have some angst for me, talking about Kyle in this instance. But just, co-signing what Sutton said. Like I said, you got too much going on to be this mad at me. Just saying, it don't seem like what they say. It don't seem like the what they say. The punishment don't fit the crime. I mean, shoot, she acted like she was sitting on PK lap. It's a text message. She ain't even seen the man. Well, I hope she haven't, child. Well, I mean, I understand girl code. Believe me, I do. I follow girl code. I follow it. Semicolon, however, comma. It don't take all this, Dorit. It really don't. So they arguing about Kyle and PK texting, and like Kyle was like, what more do you want from me? Shout out to Tyrese. How much more, Dorit? What you want? So pretty much, child, maybe Dorit need to smoke something just to calm down. Something to calm her nerves. Something more earthy and not so much medicinal. No, because I'm just saying, sometimes we need of the earth versus of the vial to help us out. It's a lot more natural. I ain't saying going out there doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing, because we in California, so things different over here. Listen, all I'm saying is, because sometimes when you fooling around with that other stuff, that stuff you got to cook and carrying on, it could cause anger in people. I'm just saying. I ain't implying that. I'm just saying sometimes we need of the earth versus of the vial. So maybe Dorit just needs something from the earth to calm her nerves. But so Kyle says Dorit is acting. She's projecting. She's not projecting. She's acting out to where she really doesn't believe what she's saying. But that's just a little in defense of yourself, Kyle. Let's just put that. Come on now. I don't really believe Dorit is acting, but I do believe Dorit is putting 20 on 10. Hell, 50 on 20. Then Garcelle asked Dorit, how is she doing in the midst of all this? And Dorit was like, are you kidding me? Pretty much, I wish Dorit if she didn't, if she said, I wish they would have showed it, because you know how production be. You know, it's a shame that you always gotta challenge what you're talking about, because production be cutting and pasting and chopping and screwing a scene together so that we can form a narrative. I'm so sick of saying this. I really am. I just wish production just let stuff go, let us see it for what it is, and stop piecing stuff together. Anywho, but like I said, Garcelle asked, in the moment, Garcelle asked Dorit, how is she doing? And Dorit questions it because Garcelle and her don't get along. Garcelle, girl, if you listen and watch and listen. By the way, I hope your beach house is okay over there in Malibu. Garcelle, if anybody know Garcelle and she watching, Garcelle girl, you don't like Dorit. You said it even later on in the episode when you was talking about Bob, whatever her name is. You don't like Dorit. And like Dorit inferred, like, girl, what you asking me for? You don't even like me. See, that's what I was waiting to hear, because I saw it on Dorit's face. I wish she would have said it. You know, it is what it is, because Dorit says she ain't got time for no more bull-ish. So pretty much after that comment from Garcelle, Dorit had to get up. And Erika followed her. You know, Erika is her, you know, lifeline pretty much at the moment. And then Boz, after she gets up, Boz questions the mindset, meaning she's going to bat for Dorit with the ladies, you know, saying that it's, you know, that's not a girl's girl to be texting your homegirls, soon to be ex, because that's your friend. He's not your friend, she is. And like Kyle said, she is a girl's girl. But to give Kyle credit, Dorit knew that she and PK text prior to them splitting up. But Kyle should know, like Kyle said, she'll be upset if the roles were reversed. Duh, Kyle. Anywho, but Kyle should know that once your homegirl and him, because now he becomes him, okay? This is how girls do it. This is how women do it. This is how we do it. Once my homie separates from him, I'll still keep his number in my phone for emergency purposes, but ain't nothing coming from me to him. If he coming from him to me, I'm gonna forward it to her. Girl, look, girl, I'm sending you some stuff. I ain't replying. It is what now, in case of emergencies, that's the only reason why I got that fool number. Now, see, now he a fool. Here's him. I'm not even referencing by his name. That's how you show loyalty. Anywho. So again, Boz is defending Dorit in that she's letting the ladies know perhaps her mindset has changed. So pretty much the ladies' perception of Dorit needs to follow suit. You know, it's people change their minds, and that's okay. And with women, that's what we do on a regular basis, pretty much. Women change their minds, and that's just, it is what it is. I'm just saying. I mean, you know, what else is going on? What else is going on? I'm just saying, like it's like they just, but at the same time, Dorit is coming off real strong. You know, she been sitting on some stuff and now she ready to go because she's sick and tired of the BS. So after all that's over, Jennifer asked if Dorit thinks more than just memes and jokes are discussed. That can mean anything, but from what Dorit said, what episode 2, she don't want nothing of hers, of her business spilling out to PK, since she ain't getting nothing about PK spilling over to her. I don't think Dorit feels as though there's some, you know, hanky-panky or, you know, anything sexual going on. So, child, even though PK did lose weight and he is a little more attractive, that's still him. And it ain't he ain't the homie. So anyway, that's pretty much it with all them. So then we see Kyle visit Sutton, and they're waiting on Garcelle. Child, you know what they're gonna talk about. So pretty much everybody is still on edge from last night, and that's what Kyle is saying. That's what Sutton is saying. They're supposed to be having this demure tennis match or tennis lesson or whatever. Garcelle get there. She act like she don't want to play. Talking about her arm hurts. She's like, listen, I just came to gossip and chill. I ain't trying to play nothing. I know that's right. So, Garcelle reiterates the girl code, and it is what it is. And Sutton brings up Mauricio's infidelity. And Kyle was like, what are you talking about? Well, the fact that you, in your confessional, Kyle, question your husband's infidelity and loyalty to you. But my thing is, I'm questioning all the stuff that Kyle been doing, getting tattoos and carrying on. All he did was buy some furniture at this juncture. But the fact that they're separated is perhaps Kyle is sick and tired of the mess. Maybe he had some behaviors that mimicked what he did or whatever. She's questioning him. And she's sick and tired of questioning him. That's why I'm going to keep saying it. That's why you don't accept infidelity in your marriage. If y'all monogamous, that's what it is. Stop making excuses for these fools, male and female, whoever you with, child. Because ain't nobody got time to be questioning, wondering, thinking, looking behind, I don't know how y'all do it. See, again, this is all because Kyle accepted infidelity in her marriage. Child, please, y'all want to give levels to stuff, meaning, well, if he cheating or she cheating, ain't that bad. Do you want disease? Do you want to die in 6.8 months because your immune system is being attacked? I don't know why people think that can't happen still. What else going on with that thing, child? Ooh. So pretty much they're all in agreement that, Dorit's not genuine in her argument. Well, pretty much Kyle says Dorit is not genuine in her argument. She, like I said before, Kyle doesn't believe that Dorit believes everything she was arguing about. And pretty much Dorit, was getting real, aggressive. Kyle was too. And there's some stuff that they didn't show us that the ladies were talking about, not just like in different scenes that they were saying, I can't believe that they did that to each other. Yeah, child. We used 7 episodes. By this time, I'm surprised there wasn't no fisticuffs. So all three agreed that they don't want to be around Dorit, especially Garcelle. Garcelle had it with Dorit, child. She is done though. I don't blame her. You don't like her half, you don't like it. It is what it is. Next, we see Erika and Dorit. Why as soon as they meet up, they start talking about the stuff. Anyway, they're meeting up with the interior decorator, since Dorit is the fashion maven, fashionista. She's brought in first, I think it's the first episode, she was brought in just to see some furniture that Erika was looking at. Now she brought in by Erika to meet the interior decorator dude. And, they having a good time and everything, going over, things. And then it's just Erika and Dorit. Dorit wonders why Sutton questions her friendship with Boz. Now, they both are in the mindset that Sutton is being, a little too pushy, a little too nosy, and question, like, why are you questioning why Boz and I have have the relationship that we have? It is what it is. Like Boz said, she likes to listen, Dorit likes to talk. And she's coming in fresh. She ain't been around these ladies. I wish she would have mentioned that to the ladies, but I'm pretty sure that'll come up. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Pretty much Garcelle and Sutton, not so much Jennifer, but those two ladies are questioning because they don't like Dorit. And I believe the underlying issue is that they're questioning, why does Boz like Dorit? Ain't that some shit? Child, I guess. Anyway, so next we see Boz is having fibroid surgery. Her man is there. And now they've been dating 7 months. He ain't proposed, ain't talking about getting married tomorrow. And she wants to have his baby. Girl, slow down. Because he ain't never been married. He ain't had no kids running around the earth. She want to give him a baby. Girl, you almost 50. Now, see, we really need to, think about the damage to the baby. It ain't just about you. Let's think about the damage to the baby. What could happen to the baby? Now, unless your body is perfection, ... Anyway, 5 hours later, she's back at the Hizzle and she got some makeup on now. She was looking real pale earlier, child. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Keep that makeup on because she was looking real pale. So 5 hours later, Kyle visits and they're talking about how, the girl code comment. Well, actually, Kyle said she was hurt by the girl code comment. Well, I don't see why not. You broke the girl code. What you hurt by that? Okay, Kyle says she wants to get to know Boz better and everything, but how are you hurt by that by somebody that you don't even know? I'm sick and tired of these ladies having these buzzwords like I'm hurt by this or this made me. First of all, how could it when you don't even know this person? How can somebody you don't know hurt you? I don't believe you are hurt. I think you're embarrassed, in my opinion. It is what it is. So yeah, they over there talking about Dorit and how Boz made a funny comment how Dorit sent flowers. Both arrangements by Kyle and Dorit are sitting next to each other, and Kyle kind of gets a little and said, "Well, mine looks better." Ha ha ha, girl. We know it's not a girl. It's a competition with flowers now. Boz was reading her in her confessional though, letting her know, oh, for real, this what we doing. Boz thinks Kyle is there to gain friendship. I mean, Kyle is there to gain friendship. She said she wants to get to know her better in her confessional. I wish she would have said that to her on camera. I'm here I want to get to know you better. I'm concerned. I'm glad you're out of surgery. And that's the type of conversation I'm trying to, I would appreciate seeing. Not just them talking about mess. Let's see how they're getting to know each other with some genuine conversation. I don't see the genuine conversation. And I wish production would show it just in case they are behind the scenes. If it's on the cutting room floor, get it off the floor and put it on the camera, please. If you listen, watching, listen, production, hey, y'all. Listen, we need to see some genuine conversation and not just mess from these ladies, not just confrontation. Genuine conversation, not just confrontation. Please and thank you. What else happened? Kyle brings up how Dorit may have been messing with, oh, Lord. Okay. When Dorit and PK were robbed and she was, going through what she was going through that night when they were at Kyle's house and they were all hugging and they showed a clip of her hugging and then her kissing Mo's back or shoulder blade or something. She was just being comforting. That sparked a lot of conversation on social media about how inappropriate that was. For me, I didn't hear nothing about that. I really didn't. I just, I didn't hear anything. And my ear is in the streets. But then again, my ears ain't everywhere. Now, Kyle brought that up in opposition to the text messaging that Dorit thinks is inappropriate to her and PK. Even though Kyle is fine with not communicating with PK. She just said, see, and showing Boz, and Boz like, oh, tit for tat, tit for tat, tit for tat. That was in her confessional. But I can see Kyle bringing it up in opposition to, but at the same time, Kyle should just say there is nothing going on between me and PK. I'm not attracted to that man. He has never hit on me. I have never done anything that would think that he could hit on me. It's just the same things we were doing when they were together. I wonder if she did say that, and they just don't. She everything we gotta say. We got a question production about. I'm so sick of this because production wants us to run with the narrative, but we have to question them because they're not always truthful with what they put out. We can't be questioning everything that we see on it. Well, I guess we're gonna have to because that's what production be doing. Ain't that nothing? Can't even get through a doggone review without questioning every doggone thing. Anyway, we done with all them. Anyway, so Sutton, Kyle, and Garcelle, they are surprising Erika because when she was in the midst of her stuff, she was like, didn't nobody even come to my rescue or even give me a pizza party? So they gave her a pizza party. They pretty much kidnapped her, in jest, and took her to Chuck E. Cheese, child. And they had a cute little time. I don't think they even ate pizza. Did they show them eat pizza? I think they showed them chewing once or twice. I swear. I mean, I know the ladies are watching that figure and everything, but damn, it's pizza. If you ain't eating it all the time, go ahead and eat you 2 or 3 slices and be done with it. Golly. Why are you going if you're not going to eat? That's all. I'm not saying eat the whole place, but they got a salad. Now, that salad bar is off the chain. I'm trying to tell you. The salad bar is off the chizang. So don't even sleep on Chuck E. Cheese. The pizza is really good. Yeah, so that was pretty much it with all of that mess that's going on with Kyle and Boz and anyway, like I said, they are at Chuck E. Cheese and they're just trying to have a good time. And Sutton actually praises Erika for bouncing back. And Erika kind of looked like she was choking up a little bit. Or was she choking on a pizza? And that's so nice that Sutton was offering Erika some kind words. And then they bring up Dorit, wanting to know about Kyle and PK. Pretty much Erika is explaining to them that actually was speaking with Dorit. And she just wants to know what was Kyle and PK, talking about. Kyle is offended, then she shows them her text to PK and it's talking about more than just jokes and memes. They weren't flirting or anything, but it was more than what she said it was. So, then that leads to suspicion about, well, what else were you saying? What did you delete off your phone? See, it's one thing to say what you're not doing, but then you prove that you're doing something that you said that you're not doing. So now everybody is questioning in the confessional, but she's doing more than what she said she was doing. She said more than what she said she was saying. Yeah. That's what happens. You think you're right when you're wrong. So Kyle, girl, you have to answer for that. Child, another damn argument with her and Dorit, I presume, child, I guess. Oh, Lord. Next, at the final scene, we see Garcelle visits Boz. Boz is a little more dolled up than she was the day of her surgery. And, Garcelle brought some Jamaican food. She didn't bring Haitian, but she brought Jamaican. So I guess she couldn't find any Haitian food, I guess, child. So Garcelle automatically starts seeing on Dorit. I'm like, dang, can you blink twice before you start talking about your enemy on this show? I mean, dang, Garcelle. She seems a little, hard on for Dorit. I mean, the girl going through stuff. Can't you relate? Garcelle, girl. Both thinks that Garcelle's comment about Dorit is juvenile, and it kind of is. with with Garcelle saying what she was saying. It's just at some point, Garcelle, you need to stop talking about Dorit and stop chiming in, because out of everybody in this group, even Kyle, you're the only one that actually, even Sutton, you have the most long-standing adversarial history with Dorit, and it's obvious that you don't like her. I wouldn't even engage in the conversations with Dorit, especially when it's negative and you're not coming from a genuine place. Even though Garcelle it may sound like it is, like Dorit was looking, girl, why are you even asking me that? You don't even like me. It's just, at this point, it's kind of like, in a way, bullying, because you don't like somebody and you're digging into them. You're making matters worse. I'm just saying. And Bo sees it. She's like, talking about how Garcelle talking about how Dorit talks a lot all the time. And she don't even know that Bose doesn't even mind that. Bose is fine with it. Like Bose said, the first episode, or the first time we saw her, I love to hear Dorit talk because I like to listen. So, Garcelle, you barking up the wrong tree, boo-boo. Just saying. What else happened, child? Oh. So Garcelle couldn't wait to say this. Garcelle mentions that it's more to those texts than jokes and memes. And Bo's like, girl, shut up. Yeah. So that was the end. Bo's, I wonder if Bo's Bo's was like, well, you have to tell Dorit. Garcelle don't even like Dorit. Girl, don't you understand that? Anyway, that was it, y'all. That was the end of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. It's going to be, every episode been good. I can't wait for episode 8, but that's all right. We're going to catch you next week. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. And if you haven't watched the episode, please do. If you'd like to hear me talk, that's fine too. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I appreciate you. Bye.